there with your...
This is the use your number. No, because you have to do just see. See.
If this is sea level, and then below sea level, like 200 sea level.
Trying to get like what they're talking about on the iPad.
But I mean, yeah, because the other ones, if you minus, yeah, it's one of the last ones because the second one would be around there. If this is 0.
So are you guys trying to decide which answer is
Yeah.
the right answer still? Like you haven't determined your answer yet?
Yeah.
Okay. So I see Adam Maurice has a great picture, so maybe you gotta all look at that together.
Well, we were working with the other teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, we're working with the teacher.
Yeah. And she was
Oh, okay.
Wait, was that paper that she gave you and she folded it? And it was
Oh, she took it. Yeah, this is the only clue she gave us.
yeah, like
Okay. So what do you think she was doing by folding the paper?
Showing us halfway, which I thought. And she helped us with it because how we were looking for halfway of here, the second B. So she helped us with halfway is below.
Okay. And how do you know halfway is below sea level?
Right here, because she said that sea level would be like right there.
Okay.
It's not halfway. And this is as high as this one.
Tim.
It's 1200. Maybe 1200. Yeah, I think it's that one because see, if this is sea level and it's 0, and then right here, it is halfway.
Yeah, if we're supposed to find out what is halfway, then minus it's 1200.
Yeah.
Okay. So how could you prove mathematically that it's 1200? Okay. So you have a great picture, which could be part of your evidence, because that would help people understand what you're telling me, right? And then see if you can prove that mathematically also. Okay?
So the depth yeah, because it's what 1,200 because it's period 2. So it's just, you know how then that means if this one's like 200, it'd be see, this is like what I'm saying. See, if this is 0 for sea level, and a bit below is halfway, so it's 1,200. And then below that is 2,200.
Take a photo like
Is what I think. And since this one's 7,500, because, and now it has to be there because this one's 8. I think it's yeah, I think it's yeah.
Because even if you just guess like 6.
You can even see it on
First of all,
because she said that sea level is
you just put 6 and 9. They all make sense. How would 9 times 6
So what did you do to figure out this answer and why did you do it?
9 minus 2 does not equal 9.
yeah, so
True, that one?
Where did you get the 1?
That'd be 9.
Ooh, I get it now.
How do you
Well,
How do I
skill? Copy. Hey,
So,
whoa, I did it too. Oopsie.
I think she does believe. What?
Wait, did I do it wrong? I did. Oh, it'd be 1,200. It would be 1,200. No, you didn't. I did it.
Betty's group.
Could you add like a
Wait.
So how did you guys get 2,200? Where did that
1,200.
Oh, 1,000?
I did math wrong.
Okay. Do you guys agree?
Because, like, 6,900 minus, like, negative 6,900 minus another negative number would be adding 2,200 would not be negative 8,100. It would be 9,000.
Okay.
So, I meant to put 1,200. Or not what I meant to do. I fixed it. So, it would equal negative 8,100.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
So how could you convince somebody else that 1,200 is the right answer? Where did you come up with that number?
I came up with a number from, like, so I gave 6,900 and below you the mountains and the trench the same absolute value just by subtracting 1,200 from negative 8,100.
Okay.
And I figured, well, if that took, if I subtracted that much to get the absolute value, that probably would do.
Okay. So could we prove visually that 1,200 is the midpoint?
Probably.
Because I think that would be helpful for like an outsider who wasn't working on this problem. If they could see it visually, it would probably make a lot more sense.
Okay.
So see if you guys can work together on creating a visual to show that that is in fact the midpoint.
Okay.
Okay?
How did you get? That's what I was doing. I drew that backwards.
Okay.
We're teaching on draw too.
I still don't understand how you got a 9 in that.
Why does it give you
Trying to solve this.
Explain how
Did
you
you
do
get-
that. Why would that
Wouldn't it
give
be
you
1
that?
minus 2? So it would be.
Oh,
yeah.
So look at
That's a
that's
1.
You get the halfway point.
Wait.
Yeah, how you get what you get the 8? No, where you get 9? That whatever.
No. You're actually, okay. So if you're doing this, you're subtracting.
I'd be adding.
Exactly.
So you would get,
You'd get 7.
yeah, no.
Yes.
What?
I see what you're doing. 9.
Wait, no. Sweetie.
8 and 1.
So number 2 is the what?
Okay, I'm trying to solve this with the
Why?
mic.
Why did you do what you did? describe what you did and why.
Add another, so you would get
How did you know that would be?
if you don't get what you see. Okay, now negative $1. Add 2, so you get 3. Negative 9,300. That's what I got. That's what I was agreeing. How did you get 6,900? Yeah, where'd you get your 9?
About that.
And you would have to get 7.
So that's what and why. So we'll describe what you did in words and then tell why you did it. Like, how did you know that would give you the right answer? Why did you choose to do it?
Okay, let me write this. Just tell me. Actually, if you do a real
So
quick
now you
reaction,
understand it, right? So maybe together you can come up with the what and the why. Okay?
Here, let me solve this. It's actually 5,800. You know, correct?
Don't write it. No, just tell me what you get.
I gave everything down in my.
What do you mean?
No, here's how I do it, 'cause it's weird.
Okay, hold on. That'd be 3. Yeah, no, win it. Take out the 8, put 7. Put 1 down there. 11 minus 2 equals 9.
You did the same thing.
Huh?
You did it the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
If you take 1 away,
That'd be 7.
it'd be 7.
Like, why do people all?
And
That's
see,
upside
you
down.
add-
And you add the 1 to
You
that.
just add your 10 to that. Then 11 minus 2 is 9.
My arm's getting really
And
tired.
then you get the
And
5.
then 7 minus 1 is 6.
Wait.
Let's just hope
Yeah.
we did that right.
I did that wrong. I put that wrong.
You get that at all?
I see. I did it the same way. Does that confuse you?
Yeah.
How?
That's how we learned in Mr. Shaw's.
Yeah.
That's how I learned as general.
Well, because if you're,
It would be 3, wouldn't it? Right here. 11.
I'll be right there.
11 minus.
How do we gonna make a visual of it?
I gotta redo this.
Can visuals be numbers?
They can include numbers,
Oh. Can like, do
Be
I
a
have to
number
draw
line.
mountains?
not necessarily,
So, okay, good. Can I just draw numbers?
as long as it's convincing to someone else of
Okay.
that your answer is the right answer.
You need to convince me.
Well, can my evidence just be my evidence?
Yes, but it has to be convincing.
It is.
Okay, I need
Because I also use letters.
Okay.
Where did they even get 7,500? I need to know that.
You got a different answer. And I think it's
Right.
Okay, just a second. All right, if I can have everybody's attention up here just for a moment, please. I'm getting a lot of questions on the elaboration piece. So everybody turn and look up here, please. Okay, so when you get to the elaboration, you are basically trying to convince somebody that doesn't believe you. Okay? Convince somebody what you did and why you knew to do that. Why did you choose to do what you did? How did you know that would give you the midpoint? Okay, do you know what a skeptic is? What's a skeptic, Kira?
A skeptic is a person that doesn't really believe things that they haven't seen or haven't seen before. Say a skeptic in aliens. They don't believe that aliens exist because they never seen an alien. They don't believe in fairies because they never seen a fairy. They never, all that thing.
Right.
That's what a skeptic is.
So you're trying to convince somebody that's a skeptic. They're not easily convinced. So this needs to be clear, and you need to be convincing. You need to write something that is going to convince another group that you are doing the right thing to get to the right answer. Okay? So that's what the elaboration piece is for. Okay? So Isaiah, you said you thought you had?
He.
Okay.
And I couldn't get to take out the 200. But Maddie and I, we checked it and we got -2,000.
I used a calculator on my iPad and I got
You got negative what?
negative 2,000.
Well, why don't you all do it together and see what you're entering
No, I'm already
differently?
putting in my answer.
Okay, but you need to agree as a group, because this is a group